Question: I wasn't planning on running yet another experiment today, but I got somewhat impacted by the latest Magentapixie's video, where she implies that Barack Obama is a lightworker. I had to come and ask my own questions about him. Is he a lightworker? Answer: yes, he is, and I can sense the disbelief in you already, but you ask questions, I provide answers to the best of my knowledge. He is a lightworker, even though he himself is not fully aware of this fact. Question: how can a president, who is always a puppet of the secret organization behind him, which only uses him to serve their own selfish purposes, be a lightworker? How can the president of any nation be a lightworker? It just doesn't make any sense. Answer: you need to change your perspective on some things, especially your mindsets about several concepts. Lightworker is nothing really special, as you will see one day. As a matter of fact, everyone in the planet could be a lightworker if they so chose to be. Everyone in the planet could be a lightworker. Therefore, being a lightworker does not entitle anything as special, but, because of the current game being played in the world, lightworkers have somewhat been barred from your planet for too long, barred from acting freely. But those restrictions are coming to an end. Obama is a lightworker who knew where he needed to be at the time he needed it. He knew the significance of 2012, inside of him, even if he would have never heard about it. He knew he had to be there in the process of all the changes that are coming up, leading the way towards ascension. Even if ascension is not what people expect it to be, it will still happen no matter what. Obama took on his role in this incarnation for a very special purpose. But based on the rule of not endangering your life, I am limiting the amount of information I shall provide about him. Question: I am sorry, I am still not buying it. You must know all the people pulling the strings behind Obama. You know everything is fixed already. I am sure you must know about the Bilderbergs, Illuminati, etc. How is Obama not just another pawn in their game? Answer: Obama is playing his own game inside the area where he chose to play it. I am just going to say this: he chose to play his game inside the lion's mouth, which is, needless to say, one of the most dangerous areas in the world to play. He had to play the game in a way that the area he needed to infiltrate would take him in, so he could change everything from inside. The Illuminati is just the name of a soul clan playing their own part of the game. I did tell you already, life is a role-playing game. Barack Obama is where he is supposed to be. I will say this: he has several timelines attached to him, which is rather interesting. Not that many people maintain so many timelines stuck together all at once, but he will be faced with many choices during his government, and part of that will be dismantling from inside what most people and you have called the New World Order. I did tell you that another group of us was working on that plan. Well, it is clear to me that Obama is part of what this other group of extraterrestrials are working on. Question: wait, are you going to say that extraterrestrials made Obama win the election? I do hope you understand how absolutely out of place that would sound. Answer: you are getting the fun aspect of the whole situation as our communications go by. I like that. No, nothing of the sort happened, but stop thinking of extraterrestrials as green beings flying around in little or huge spaceships. So you really think that there are no aliens infiltrated in the many different governments of your planet? Do you really think that for any of us to take a physical shape that is similar to a regular human being, so we can walk around freely in your societies when we need to, do you think that is even hard for us? I cannot use irony, as much fun as irony could be at times, but, suffice to say, there are many extraterrestrials living on Earth everywhere, but like I mentioned once, they are very limited on what they can do, but, using their own human qualities, without choosing too much of their extraterrestrial attributes, they can still influence and execute much change in your world when this is needed. So, Obama winning this election was, apparently, a joint effort by the group of beings who are overseeing the New World Order people, but again, that is not my work. I can only speculate. Question: how can you not be in contact with these other groups of aliens? Don't you need some type of coordination? Answer: you get confused sometimes. I am not in contact with that group. That doesn't mean no one in my group is in touch with them. My job is very specific, and I don't mind telling you about it when you ask me, but I am not a liaison officer. Someone else in my group does that job, and I have told you many times, The repopulation project takes up all my time. If you want to ask me about anything, ask me about that, as that is my area of expertise. Question: well, I only wanted to make this communication about Obama. I think you already told me what I was wondering about. If you wanna give me any closing statements on him, answer funny. So, this is an interview now? I will only say this: he will not have things easy, even though that should go without saying. He will indeed stand against those you call the New World Order, especially once they realize they don't have the type of control they thought they had on him. And Obama is not alone. It will be some sort of silent revolt inside the main world governments and those you call the Illuminati, and again, it's just part of the game, and one world government keeps showing up in most of the timelines associated with your current government system. But it will not be was thought once. The New World Order will not be carried out by the Illuminati group, but they will carry the torch. It looks like they will be allowed to take things somewhere along the way, and before they reach their goal, the torch will be taken away from them. But this might be giving away too much information. It will be fun, just say with that. Be always wise on your own truth.